Available now from Extremis Publishing. From Dumyat to Mont Blanc, Being Alive with Mountains by Ian McNeish.
My name is Ian McNeish, and I will spend the next 2-3 minutes telling you about my latest book. From Dumyat to Mont Blanc, Being Alive with Mountains. Obviously you'll glean it's a book about mountains. It's not all about hard-end mountaineering. There's some in it, I suppose. Well, I don't know if I was ever a hard-end mountaineer, but yeah. But there is mountain tales, but a lot of it's beyond mountains. There's some bothy tales. There's a bit of cycling in it, a bit of whitewater rafting. There's some Firth of Scotland tales. Yeah, most of it did centre in Scotland, but there are some tales. England, Wales, Ireland feature. Mont Blanc features, and some other Alpine tours. I walked across Scotland twice in the Ultimate Challenge years ago. I think it's called the Great Outdoors Challenge now. They're backpacking events from the west to the east of Scotland, 11, 12 days, carrying all your provisions and your tent, etc. So I did that twice, and so I tell one of these stories, and I tell you about getting shot at on one particular occasion. I tell you about having to perform an operation on myself with a penknife and having to make my way 18 miles of the nearest habitation to seek a doctor. I had a hallucination on one particular occasion in a bothy, and far more than that. I cover a bit of geology, a very small piece of geology. And I just genuinely trying to widen the spectre from just climbing mountains and make the book interesting in that way. I met many interesting people. Quite inspirational, some of them, and so I tell you about them as I'm going along, as and when I met them. I tell you about my motivation, what got me into mountains in the first place, and what grabbed me about mountains. I talk about an old man in the football terraces many years ago, or two old men, but one in particular, who handed me a book, my poucher. And that book really was the start of my motivation to get into mountains, because up until then, the area I lived in central Scotland, there weren't a lot of mountains about. But that book just suddenly caught my attention, Ben Alligan being the mountain that actually really motivated me. And I promised to that old man about Ben Alligan, and in the book you'll find out what the promise was and whether or not I ever kept it. I love mountaineering. It changed my life, actually. It brought so much confidence to me. And just I've got this here, there's my favourite hat that I used to wear. I look stupid, I'm not putting it on just now, but in the mountains nobody saw it anyway, so it didn't matter. And there you go, that's the ice axe that I carried for many years. The ice axe that was my companion on Mont Blanc. So, the book's called From Dumyat to Mont Blanc, Being Alive with Mountains. If you can be bothered, look it out, read it. And if you do read it, I honestly hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening to me, and take care.
For more information about From Dumyat to Mont Blanc, please visit the Extremis Publishing website at www.extremispublishing.com.